Good morning, everyone. My name is Venus Orion Albino, and I'm one of the reporters of Part 4 Leadership Capacity and Economic Development in Leadership. So, my topic is all about facilitator and consensus builder. So, nalaman natin kung ano yung techniques and process to have a better consensus building and facilitator. So, first is the introduction. It is the ability of an economic development professional to function effectively within the organization is depends to a great degree on how well the professional style of leadership can be merged with the expectation of existing leaders of that organization as well as those of the larger community. Ideally, the expectations of both parties should be compatible if not identical. So the economic developer closely meet the expectation of local leadership if he or she serves more as a facilitator and coordinator than as a boss. So if we want to have a consensus decision making or builder to work really well, then we should consider what attitudes and behavior would be useful. So for example, if we are trying to use consensus builder but only few are really interested in our ideas, then hindi po siya mag-work. So, as a consensus, it is the most successful when everyone can be self-reflective, honest about what they want and need, and really listen to others. So, they will inevitably be different levels of power and privilege within the group. So, if we want our decision to combine everybody's best ideas and key concerns, and we need to tackle the equal power dynamics, and one thing that can help this is a good meeting facilitation. So first, what is a good meeting facilitation? It is a guide of the group through various activities to achieve objectives. So it is enable everyone to participate more fully in the decision making. So why is it important to have a facilitation in leadership? Because facilitators can help the community understand the need for those. They are the guides for direction, processing, and discussing what they want to accomplish. So as a good facilitator, they are helping to make sure that everybody in the meeting knows what were they doing there. So, alam nila kung bakit nandun sila, kung ano yung nangyayari, kung ano yung agenda. So, yun yung important ng isang facilitator. So, there's some roles of facilitators. First is clarity. So, yun nga, like what I said before na as a facilitator, she or he remind the people ahead of time about the agenda so that wala na magtatanong kung about saan ba to, kung bakit siya nandito, bakit siya nasa meeting na yun. So, yun yung clarity. Next is attention to group dynamics. So, as a facilitator, aware siya sa mga or attentive siya sa mga participants. So, um, nakikita niya kung sino yung mga hindi gano'ng nagsasalita or yung mga they're speaking a lot or yung mga parang naboboring na or yung mga parang inaantok na. So, aware siya sa ganong situation. Next is cultivating maximum participation and engagement. So, since na-aware na siya, nakikita na niya ng iba yung attentive sa pakikinig. So, sa facilitator, minsan they make a situation which people is naiengganyo or nagiging active sa pakikipag-participant. So, nagkakandak siya either ng activities na kung saan is nakakatulong para mas lalong maging active ang isang participant while in the meeting. Next is the stewardship of process. So, as a facilitator, hindi lang siya basta tumitingin sa process, but also dun sa tao na kung saan is clear ba sa kanila or fair ba sa kanila yung proposal na napag-usapan sa meeting. So to do this well, there's some also preparation in facilitation. So next is the facilitation preparation. First is getting agenda items from people. So asking what topic is all about. So yun nga, as a facilitator, kapag nalaman mo na yung agenda, you are the one who remind the people or the participant ahead of time about the agenda. Next is what are the goals of this meeting? So are we just discussing in the meeting or do we make a real decision about this thing? So what it is that we are trying to get to. That's what the goals of this meeting. Next is how to get everyone to participate. So as a facilitator, so dapat prepared ka rin na kapag may mga feeling na naantok na o hindi mo nakikinig. So ano yung mga dapat mong gawin or activities so that can everyone will participate. So next is checking out people's feeling beforehand to anticipate what parts of the discussion may need space and how people are arriving. So there are times kasi na sa meeting ko is hindi naman agad nasa-solusyonan or hindi there is some arguments. So you need to keep the concerns for future meetings. So next is picking a thoughtful plan. So it is you need to have a clear agenda and good timing for a particular topic. And also, siyempre, as for the preparation, kung ano yung topic at sino yung facilitator na mag-discuss dun sa topic. So, there are also some techniques para magkaroon tayo ng good meeting facilitation. So, here are some facilitation techniques. First is the stop. So, stop means is being clear, like who's raised their hand or sino yung mag-discuss. Next is timekeeping. So, ito is a process of planning and controlling the amount spent on a given task. So, the goal here is to increase the efficiency, effectiveness, and the productivity of the given agenda. Next is the scribing. So, so technique is you need to take down notes yung mga napag-usapan. Number 4, small groups. So, putting people in a small groups and asking them some ideas. Yan. Mas makakatulong ito mas para magkaroon ng mas maraming idea, mas maraming outcomes or possible na magandang outcomes na makukuha. Number 5 is go around. So go around so you can hear everybody's opinions and thoughts, ideas, and concerns for some people that are skeptics. Next is summarizing. So yun nga kapag nakakakuha ka ng mga take down notes ka, nakakuha ka ng other ideas, so, and summarize mo na meron kang possible na outcome, magandang outcomes na makuha. Next is polling. Polling is this is not about but about the people's feeling about the proposal's concerns. Next is putting stuff in the garden. So ito yung like what I said before dun sa checking out people's feeling beforehand to anticipate what parts of the discussion may be space. Ito yung people bring up the problems and that fall into the groups and keeping the concern for future meetings. So, syempre, kapag masyadong mainit na yung arguments, so we need to give them some space and telling them everything yung napag-usapan na gusto nyo for the next meetings. Next is assigning research or proposal development. So, kapag ang isang meeting ay talagang hindi napagkasunod or walang napagkasunduan. So, kailangan na magkaroon ng more research para magkaroon ng better proposals. So, nalaman na natin yung mga techniques and process sa pagpapacilitate or sa as a facilitator. So, ako naman tayo sa consensus builders. So, feeling empowered, being listened to, and being valued, these things are pretty important to us. So, but sometimes, pag nasa meeting tayo, di ba, minsan napipinan natin na we become, hindi tayo napapakinggan, hindi, minsan there are times na bakit palagi si ganito, siya na lang yung nagsasalita, bakit si participant A tsaka si participant B, sila yung palaging sinusuportahan. And nobody has so much chance to speak. And then there's a vote, or maybe there isn't it a vote, and whatever is na yung iba, they decide everybody has to go with it. Kapag nag-decide yung isa, parang halos lahat sila okay na. So, but well, there's another way, which is the consensus builder, and meaning, and this is the process of getting people to hear the ideas and the input of other people to share their own thoughts and come to an agreement on the best steps forward. So it is a process where everybody is affected with the decision of their say, and the group looks for ways forward that everyone can support. So actually, many many of us use informal consensus without even realizing it. So like example, picking up holidays, kung saan tayo, saan tayo kakain, saan restaurant tayo pupunta, or even deciding kung ano yung movie na panonoodin natin. So, it results that it brings together everybody's best ideas and key concerns and resulting in creative solutions that everyone is committed to. Actually, it really works well. So there's key values, attitudes, and behaviors group members should have. So let's explore and suggest let's explore suggested process for consensus builder. So there is some processes to make a better consensus builder. Step one is introduce the issue and provide relevant information. So start your meeting by introducing the issue and providing relevant information. So this ensures that everyone is talking about the same thing. So iisa yung pinag-uusapan niyo sa inyo. Step 2 is voice what you want or need. So voice what you want or need and any hopes or concerns. So if other knows this, it will be easier later on for acceptable proposal to be made. Step 3 is broad-ranging discussion. So it explores people ideas through a broad discussion. So consider pros and cons and encourage people to speak out if they disagree. This might feel hard or frustrating, but it's important. So dapat magtiyaga lang. Step 4 is form an initial proposal. So as we find areas of agreement, bring ideas together to form an initial proposal that might be accepted to or acceptable to everyone. So step 5 is the discussion. So discuss and adjust the proposal to deal with any concerns. Step 6 is clearly state your proposal and check for agreement. So silence, take note that silence does not mean someone's agreeing. So use the following methods to ensure you have consensus. There are also ways of agreeing or disagreeing. Ito yung mga example lang po ng disagree and agree. First is block. For example, yan is kapag sinabi niya that I have fundamental disagreement with the core of the proposal and I don't want it to happen. So, yan yung what you call it, block. Kapag ang sinabi, talagang hindi siya nag-agree sa napagkasunduan. Next is stand aside. So, pag stand aside naman, she can't support the proposal and she won't implement it but hindi niya kayo bigay. That's what is stand aside. There is about naman sa reservation, um, I have problem with it but I will go along with it. Ganun. Yun yung sa reservations. Yun yung tinatawag. Next is the agreement. Of course, yung kapag sinuportahan ko sa proposal niya and willing siyang i-implement ito. So, take note. So, if you have no blocks and not too many stand-asides or reservation, and people are clearly showing they agree, you have consensus. If not, you need to deal with the reasons behind that block or stand-asides. Sometimes an amendment will address people concerns. Other, you need to go back to the discussion stage to create a completely new proposal and trying this process for group decision making and see what difference it makes. So, that's it for my report. I hope na may tunan po kayo. Thank you po.